goods of his master were in his hand. And he arose and went to Mesopotamia, unto the city of Nohar. And he made a candle to kneel down outside the city by a wall of water. At the time of the evening, even the time that the women go out to draw water. And he said, O YHWH Elohim of my master Abraham. And he said, O YHWH Elohim of my master Abraham, I pray thee, send me good speed to this day, and show kindness unto my master Abraham. Behold, I stand here by the well of water, and the daughters of men, and the daughters of the men of the city come out to draw water. Let it come to pass that the damsels to whom I shall say, let down thy pitcher, I pray thee, that I may drink. And she shall say, drink, and I will give thy camel drink also. Let the same be she that thou hast appointed for thy servant Isaac, and thereby shall I know that thou hast showed kindness unto my master. The reason I'm reading this particular part is because there has been a few, I've heard of a few Israelites, a few people, including women, who say that the paramount story of Isaac and Rebecca, Isaac and Rachel, the paramount story of Isaac and Rachel was that I'm sorry. I'm confusing Isaac for Jacob. We're going to get into Jacob in a little bit. Let me not bring that up. Okay. Then we get into the same chapter, and we go to verse. Let's see. Let's say we go to verse 41, verse 42. Okay, in verse 42 it states, okay, let me back up. Let me show where the servant actually met Rebecca. Okay. Isaac, okay, okay, let's go back to 15. Okay, in 15, I'm sorry, let me apologize right here. I confused I confused Rachel with Rebecca. The story that's paramount to this video actually the story of Rachel and Jacob, not Isaac and Rebecca. But we're gonna get into Isaac and Rebecca a little bit. We're gonna get into Jacob and Rachel in a little bit. Right now we're on the story of Isaac and Rebecca. We're gonna go back to verse 15. After reading verse 13, verse 15 states, and it came to pass before he was done speaking, that behold, Rebecca came out, who was born to Bethuel, son of Milcah, the wife of Nohar, Abraham's brother, with her pitcher upon her shoulder. And the damsel was very fair to look upon, a virgin, neither had any man known her. And she went down to the well and filled her pitcher and came up. Now, I'm gonna skip 20 and the 30, but to make this video as short as I possibly can, we're gonna go to verse 51. And after the servant had introduced himself as Abraham's servant, and he had come to look for a wife for his master his master's son, Isaac. His master's son, Isaac. And that was told to Rachel. And Rachel and Rebecca actually took the servant to meet her father, Laban. And we're going to fast forward to verse 52. Actually, we're going to fast forward it to verse 47. Verse 47. Okay. And I asked her, and she said, I asked her and said, whose daughter art thou? And she said, the daughter of Bethuel, Nohar's son, whom Milcah bare to him. And I put the earring upon her face, and the bracelet upon her hand. And I bowed. Now this is the practice that we currently live in America right now. And when a man marries a woman, we're practicing the ways of the Gentile, which we were commanded not to do. When a man proposes to a woman, to betroth that woman in what we call present-day Babylon, aka America, a man would first submit himself to the woman. In other words, he would get on one knee, which is totally against the order of YHWH Elohim. No man should ever submit to a woman, because the woman came from man. And number two, he would give her what would be called a ring, a gold or silver ring, and he would put it on the ring finger, which is, beside her middle finger. And he would consider her his fiance. Now, we can see in Genesis 24, verse 47 and verse 47, that the proper way to propose to a woman and give her or mark her as the wife or soon to be wife of a particular man is for her to put an earring in her nose and a bracelet upon her hand. So all the men that would be around her, that would meet her on the way, or that would inquire of her, would know that she's already taken. So the fact that we're using a ring for a ring finger, the fact that that men are submitted to women, there's a reason why the majority of marriages in America do not work. There's a reason why the majority of marriages in Western civilization, Western concept, Western thought do not last, because it's not rooted in YHWH Elohim. We're not doing it as YHWH Elohim commanding us to do. So I'm going to get into that a little bit, but let me finish sharing these stories with you. Okay. And verse 48. And the servant spake, and I bowed down my head and worshipped YHWH, and blessed YHWH Elohim of my master Abraham, which had led me in the right way to take my master's brother's daughter unto his son. And now, if you would deal kindly and truly with my master, tell me; if not, tell me, that I may turn to the right hand or to the left. 50. Then Laban and Bethuel answered, saying, this thing proceeded forth from YHWH. We cannot speak unto thee bad or good. Behold, Rebekah is before thee. Take her and go, and let her be thy master's son's wife, as YHWH has spoken. And it came to pass that when Abraham's servant heard these words, he worshipped YHWH, bowing himself to the earth. And the servant brought forth jewels of silver, and jewels of gold, and raiment, and gave them to Rebekah. And he gave also to her brother and to her mother precious things, Okay, I'm gonna fast forward to 59 and 58. And they called Rebekah and said it to her, "Won't thou go with this man?" And she answered, "I will go." And they sent Rebekah away, their sister, her nurse, and Abraham's servant, and his men. And they blessed Rebekah and said it to her, "Thou art our sister. Be thou the mother of thousands and millions, and let thy seed possess the gate of those which hate them." And Rebekah arose, and her damsel, and they rode unto the camel and followed the man. And the servant took Rebekah and went his way. Now, nowhere did Isaac chase after Rebekah. Nowhere did Isaac pursue Rebekah. Nowhere did Isaac went out to seek Rebekah. Rebekah was given to Isaac. Now, the reason Rebekah decided to go with the servant was because she knew that Isaac was a man of faith. She knew that Isaac's heart was right with Elohim. She knew this because Isaac was the son of Abraham, and Abraham was the father of our faith. So, by this testimony, we can see that when the woman knows that this is the righteous man, this is the man that I can truly follow, then she can submit herself and go to this particular man. Now, we're going to move forward from Isaac and Rebekah, and we're going to go into, let me find it. Hold on a second. Okay, we're going to go to verse 29. I mean, you could, and I apologize, you can tell how I got Isaac, and Rebekah and Jacob and Rachel mixed up, because Rebekah is the epitome of submission. She's the epitome of edification. Rebekah knew, without seeing the man, she knew that the man she was getting into would be a fruitful man. Now we're gonna get into Genesis 29, and we're gonna speak. Let me give a little backdrop on how Jacob came to Laban's camp, as the servant of Abraham came to Laban's camp. Isaac had two sons, Jacob and Esau, and Isaac preferred Esau over Jacob. Rachel preferred Jacob over Esau. And the blessing was supposed to go to Esau. And Rachel, being, I can't really speak for Rachel, but Rachel decided to tell Jacob to go and dress as your brother Esau and receive the blessing of your brother from your father. And when Jacob did this and Esau found out, he became very upset. And Rachel decided that it would be better and safe for Jacob to leave his home and go to his uncle's house. And, well, speaking of, I just remember something. Speaking of marriages, let me stay on topic. So Jacob ends up traveling, and while he traveling, he ends up into Laban. He ends up into the land or the inheritance of Laban. So we're gonna go into verse. Okay, we're gonna go into verse 29. Verse 28 edifies what I've been talking about. We're gonna go into verse 29. And verse 29 speaks of Jacob coming into the land of Laban and meeting Rachel. Now, this is what I was saying earlier. A couple of brothers and a couple of sisters on Facebook was contending with me, stating that this particular story, Jacob did not go to Rachel. Rachel did not go to Jacob. Jacob went to Rachel because Jacob left his home and ended up going to Laban. First of all, let me reiterate what I said. Jacob did not go to Laban's home seeking a wife. Jacob did not go seeking a wife. Okay, let's reread. As I reiterated earlier to those three people that were contending with me. Let's reread and see what actually happened according to the word of YHWH Elohim. Genesis 29, verse 1.